One of the great benefits of gardening is that the more you do it, the more you want to do it, the better you want to become. I guess it's like any hobby. And whilst you're busy in a section within your garden, you can't help but letting your mind go, and it starts creating and working out different areas that you can still take over. And that, behind me right here, is the reason how all of this happened. From watching a TV program, from looking at a book, I fell in love with grasses. And I just wanted an area where they could run wild and I could plant in mass groups and play with colors and textures. The pure fact that this bank used to just be full of grass, somebody had to mow it, it had to be maintained, it had a pizza oven that I probably used twice. One day I decided, that's it, bash the pizza oven down, and there we started. And that's really what it takes. Find the inspiration and don't hold back. Just go for it. But in this garden here, we have had so much fun with putting the large staircase up that takes you to a landing just in the middle. So you're almost standing surrounded by the grasses. You can touch the plants and feel their textures as the breeze picks up in the afternoon and the afternoon light catches the different colors. It has a different mood every hour of the day, so it's never the same. And that to me is fascinating. So what have we put in here? No real rules. We've just played with grasses that you find in your local garden centre, from the Pennisetum rubrum, which is the beautiful red that the birds love. They love coming along, and all those little guys and grabbing the seeds and eating them and taking them back. It's just wonderful. Plus we've used some nguni grass, we've used different types of Pennisetums, as well as some carex forms. And of course, what do you use against that to make them just stand out and blossom really? Well, we've used some quite old-fashioned plants like the red canna, that beautiful red fashioned leaf that makes the thin textures really stand out against the boldness. Some common guys, like the statice. Beautiful plant, it's an annual, it works next to the bulbine, which is indigenous. Lovely, succulent, fleshy leaf. And the beauty about all of these plants in this grouping is they don't require much water. Once they're in, a few waterings, and then we've left them to their own devices. They've gone through the winter, we're waiting for the summer rains, and still it's looking amazing. Play with it, because you can't go wrong. As long as you work in groups of 5s, 3s, 7s, or 9s, remember, you want to work with those odd numbers by placing your plants and giving them enough space to be who they are. Then you can achieve a grass garden that's always changing. And that, for me, is completely satisfying.